to reproduce. And being healthy reproductively means you are more masculine and robust and will be more viable and vital. When we say you feel vitality, we're saying you feel most alive, right? You feel most passion, like passion for life, or your passion project you're working on, that new band that you formed and you're composing music for, your passion project, what you are passionate about in your life. It's being most alive. It's feeling alive. What would that be the opposite of? Feeling less than alive, feeling a little dead, which is what? Big part of feeling depressed. At least this type of depression that we're calling depresculinity. This is depresculinity. It's feeling passionless. Maybe existing, going to work, drinking the Kool-Aid, but not feeling passion for life, excited to wake up. Okay? So follow me in these equations. Passion is feeling alive is passion. Men feeling most alive feel most passionate. Men being most alive are most masculine. Therefore, masculinity equals passion. And having the most passion equals being the most masculine. Which might explain to you why some, romance experts, dating guru people, when they say, yeah, it's good to be high energy around women. Now, how do you understand that? Why is that somewhat true? In short, you're more masculine. The more passion you express, the more masculine you are. The more masculine you are, the more passion for life you feel. That's really key. The more masculine you are, the more passion for life you feel. So let that sink in. Okay. So passion and masculinity, both, if the reptilian brain is about automatic behavior, if it's about the unconscious, it's about the body, it's about emotions immediately triggering behaviors without thinking, which is called impulsiveness or instinct, such as being lost in passion or crimes of passion. Why are crimes of passion less punished than premeditative crimes? Yeah, because the reptilian brain got the better of someone. It wasn't like they thought it out and did it completely on purpose. Their reptilian brain did it. Unconscious. Therefore, passion and masculinity are in the reptilian brain, are automatic and unconscious, pertain to the body, are composed of uniquely masculine traits or masculine instincts, happen outside our awareness. Like you were saying, your dad built a fire, took you camping when that wasn't his thing. He didn't know why he did it. Happened outside of awareness as a fathering instinct, survival instinct. Well, and also, you are his offspring. He would not feel that way about some random child, right? Did you know that the offspring of another man's children are 5 times more likely to be physically abused by a stepdad? It's genetic. It's instinctual. Politically incorrect. Not okay. But that's why. Okay? They're not his offspring. And happen outside our awareness, including in what we would call acting out. Okay? If you ever do something, really boneheaded thing that you did, and then afterward you're like, oh, why did I do that? You were acting out. You're unconscious. Essentially, I'm claiming that the reptilian brain is the unconscious, and that there is a masculine unconscious and a feminine unconscious. So you were unconscious of why you did that thing you did. And now you have regrets. But it was your masculine instinct that caused you to do it. That's called acting out. Doing things we regret and which harm us, when really our brain was just trying to help us. At least it was trying to help us survive and probably help us reproduce. Maybe we didn't want to reproduce right then, actually, but it did. Okay. The opposite of passion and masculinity are also in the reptilian brain, are also automatic and unconscious, pertain to the body, and are called shame and rage, which are the same thing. Shame aims inward, rage aims outward. They happen inside our awareness most of the time, outside our awareness most of the time, including in acting out, doing things we regret or which harm us, when really our brain is just trying to help us. And so shame and rage are an attempt to recover masculinity. It's just someone trying to recover masculinity. Almost as if your life were in danger. Your life might not literally be in danger, but your sense of existing is in danger. I've heard depressed patients describe how they feel about themselves and about life as feeling like a ghost. I feel like I'm like a walking ghost, walking the earth. That's this kind of existential melancholia. Less than alive. Okay? What does an animal do when you trap it? But you're in between it and its hole. I did this once growing up in Pennsylvania. There was a groundhog trying to get to its hole. Giant, like, bowling ball sized little beast. Thing freaking charged me with its teeth, like aiming at me. It was terrifying. Right? I dove out of the way and it just shot into its hole. I was like, whew, wow. Yeah, it lashes out with deadly force. Okay? All of which has lots of implications for criminology, actually. The whole field of forensic psychiatry and criminology. And it doesn't make crimes right. It's just that, that's why crimes of passion happen. That's why the man came home and found his wife sleeping with another man and he shot them both. It doesn't make it okay, but that's why. It's an attempt to recover masculinity. Now, I said men aren't bad just because they have masculinity, just because they have a reptilian brain. What makes men bad or criminal is when they lack maturity. This isn't what makes you bad. Lack of this is. This isn't evil in and of itself. Lack of this is. And lack of this leaves us existing as animals. It's just animal behavior. Any thoughts or comments? When we have depresculinity, when we just have plain old depression, we feel low in the emotions of self-esteem. We feel unhappy, since self-esteem is one and the same as happiness. But when we feel depresculinity, we also feel shame and rage. Dispassionate, in other words, less passion for life, less masculine, less than alive, and may feel inside or respond as if it's like our lives are threatened, like animals. And so, when we are depressed, we need to recover self-esteem or happiness, both parts of it, well-being and confidence. But when we have depresculinity, we also have to recover and boost masculinity, which is the same as passion. Passion for women, passion for work, and passion for life itself. This can be done by connecting to the things, resources, thoughts, actions, and identity of masculinity, which both feed and are supplied by using the traits, skills, and forces of our masculine instincts, the very circuits of the reptilian brain that I list in detail in the Mature Masculine Power Program, MI Man program.
When it comes to, maybe I have depresculinity, what are some of the telltale signs of, is this more emotional? I'm just low on confidence. Or is this my reptilian brain? I'm low on masculinity.
Well, if you're just low on confidence or especially low on well-being, okay, confidence is one thing, but well-being is even an even greater contributor emotionally, you'll just feel unhappy generally. You might feel like being tearful. You might feel angry. You might be grouchy toward people. But you'll still have a sense of being able to curtail, bad politics with people. You might be able to contain it, walk around with it. When you also have shame or rage, you feel a very hard driving force toward acting, possibly irrationally, at least in the form of acting out, right? Like you might have an affair, or you might take up an addiction. You might gain 20 pounds, overeating. Addictions would factor in there. It's acting out. It's your reptilian brain trying to find some way to recover masculinity.
I think, I was talking to a lot of the guys here about the self-talk that you do. You talk to yourself all day long, trying to change your behavior or whatever. And I think for a couple guys, I think myself included, the self-talk often includes, okay, maybe I'm depressed or whatever. I got to snap out of it.